All right, 10 on the nose, so we'll go ahead and get started. Um, just a reminder again, we'll have our microphones muted throughout the duration of the presentation, but at the end we'll open it up for um, an opportunity for those of you who have your own hubs to share some stories, successes from 2017, and any challenges or expeditions you're excited to start in 2018. Very scary to only be a few days away from another year, but this is how it goes. So welcome to the HUBzero 2017 annual review. Today we'll be going through uh, a few items, specifically looking at um, what we have accomplished as far as the HUBzero team this last year, and highlighting a few of our major success stories we've witnessed from some of our hubs, and then covering at least a little bit of involvement with conferences we've attended and other institutes we've participated with this last year. So jumping into some quick figures. So we have run the queries, came back that we, on all of our known hubs, have over 1.5 million visitors worldwide, and this is a collective of all of our hubs, um, from open source members, foundation members, supported hubs, and sponsored research projects. The only exclusion is any of the hubs that we don't know about and what we famously call hubs in the wild. So we don't have their numbers, but it's a pretty impressive amount to be able to interact with this many people throughout the year. So that's great to hear. We also have 60 plus hubs, and that number is something that kind of interchanges since we see some hubs come and go. But what we've noticed too is the fact that this last year, at least, we've had three new hubs, two from EDS work, which we'll talk more about later. But this is work with Ecology Plus, one of them, and then Social Media Hub as another hub that we spun up this year. Um, and that was all through the Science Gateways Institute primarily. And we also have a new hub that has joined our supported hubs with the no hassle hosting. And so now we have around roughly 20 or 62 to 63 hubs that we're aware of that we work with annually. So it's pretty impressive amount. So talking about our new look, so this is something that came out this year that we're pretty excited about. We remodeled the site and created a new help center, so help.hubzero.org. And we have this nice new logo that we've presented back at PERC 17 was when we did our official unveiling of our new logo. But since then, we've remodeled the site. We have at least a little bit more of a cleaner interface, can establish who we are and help present to everyone what we excel at. So, with our simulations, communities, and publications, those are our predominant three areas that we find our major successes. And just again, if you could mute your microphones, that would be great. We're getting some feedback from a few people. But moving on, this is something that we wanted to share with everyone and we're excited about. And if you would like to add your or our logo on your site, if you reference us anywhere, you can contact me and I'll share the file with you shortly. So we've had some changes with the team. We've said goodbye to a few coworkers, longtime coworkers, some that have started when HUBzero was just a little baby project, and we've said hello to some new faces. So if you've noticed at the top row, we've said goodbye to 4 team members, and we've said hello to 5 new team members. Um, you can learn more about who they are just based on the projects that they're working on. So Anthony Fuentes is one of our full stack developers. We have Nate Snodgrass. Oops, sorry. Nate Snodgrass, who is our project manager with HUBzero and specifically working on financials. Nick Smith has been a Purdue employee for a long time, but he joined the HUBzero team to work predominantly with as a software engineer. And we have Patrick Mulligan, who actually started with HUBzero several years back working as a hub liaison, which is now a Science Gateway manager. And he left to work on several other projects and has joined back to be a full stack developer as well. So welcome back, Patrick. And we also have Rick Mauser, who's our business specialist. And so he's out there engaging with folks and understanding their needs and how we can deliver a new hub to them to fit their scientific solutions. We covered a new roadmap. So Sean Rice last month unveiled the 2.2 release that's coming in January 2018 and also discussed 2.3 and other future releases. So predominantly we've been working from the hardware side and the software side on what under the hood, we would say. So kind of ramping up our PHP requirements so that we are with the latest requirement of PHP and we match that requirement. We also have been managing some of our config file types from PHP to JSON, and then also working on migrations for directories. So hoping that any projects, if you have any custom development in GitHub, it's a little bit more of an easier process for you to upgrade your different projects versus waiting on each monthly release if you're a part of the supported hubs framework. Looking into the future, there's been talk about doing some major changes, some major overhauls with different components. So we'll see more about that as the future unveils it. But we're pretty excited about the work that is coming ahead and hope you also are excited for some changes that will be coming in play in 2018, 2019. So we participated in a few conferences. We were majorly at PERC 17 and Gateway 17. At PERC, we partnered with Carol Song and presented a tutorial about web applications and geospatial modeling. We also unveiled our new logo at our booth at PERC. And then at Gateway 17, we participated as a platinum sponsor and had over 7 tutorials mention HUBzero. One even unknowing, we had the social media hub PI talk about HUBzero at a panel for the Science Gateway's incubator team, which was pretty fun to hear his excitement and success that he's viewed with HUBzero. So we've had a great turnout at most of the tutorials that we've hosted at these two conferences, and we're excited to see more tutorials coming your way if you plan to attend PERC 18 or Gateways 18. You'll see HUBzero team members there presenting, and if you are interested in how to deploy any of our web applications or any information about upcoming HUBzero changes, tune in to these two conferences. There are major conferences that we attend, and you'll be sure to see a HUBzero tutorial on the schedule. Moving into some of the successes we've viewed this year, a major congrats goes out to Dave Benham and his team for deploying a solution for hosting Windows workstations on CVF Hub with the help of Citrix Cloud. So Dave helped implement and integrate Citrix Cloud as a solution to sustaining these workstations. He was recognized at EDUCAUSE 2017 this year for his achievement and attended a panel to help speak about education, higher education platforms. So congratulations, Dave, for this accomplishment. It was definitely a big one. And we would also like to congratulate the Remedy team. The Remedy team won the 2017 Clinical Solutions Award. So this award was given to them through AMI, which is a national foundation for uh, medical devices and clinicians. So this is looking at hospitals and retaining their data about patient data and looking at perfecting different medical devices so that there's a standard for medical device settings per patient depending on their history. And Rich Zink has led a lot of this effort, and we've had several of our developers from the HUBzero side supporting a lot of the applications that have been developed specifically for Remedy. And you can listen more about Remedy and some of the work that they've done. We have two videos posted on our YouTube channel, one from Rich Zink talking about what they've accomplished, and then another from Alyssa, who is one of our full stack developers and UX experts, who kind of covered a little bit about what is Remedy and what they're trying to work towards. So moving forward, we have been collaborating with two different parts of the Science Gateways Community Institute. So we've been working with the incubator team, and we've had several of our supported hubs and foundation members even join different incubator boot camps and learn a little bit about sustainability and how to kind of develop a business model for how to maintain their hub. And we've heard some successes from both of the cohorts that attended the first boot camp that was in April and the second boot camp that was in October. So we're very excited to see if any future hubs are interested in attending this incubator boot camp. It seems very worthwhile, and um, if you're interested, you can always reach out to me or reach out to the Science Gateways Community Institute for more information. We've also been working with EDS support. So this is extended developer support that's paid by for the Science Gateways Community Institute. So SGCI has been promoting EDS, and several of our developers, Sean Rice and his team, and other developers, such as previously Derek Kearney was a part of the EDS team as well, um, have been helping those who receive funding from SGCI to receive some support, such as consultation on different development options, and then also some general help in standing up a hub. So that's something that we saw with getting social media hubs stood up. Um, we help provide a lot of input there and guidance on how to maintain and manage the hub after it's been installed. So if you're interested in either of these two services, you can always learn more at sciencegateways.org. Before everyone jumps off, I know this is the witching hour of the WebEx meeting where everyone wants to dive off, but I just have a few housekeeping items, just how to stay connected with us in 2018. We have our monthly newsletter that we send out. If you're not a part of our mailing list yet, please email me and I'll help you get on that. But what we do is we send out some updates about what we're doing and share information about events that we host, whether they're our community meeting like the one that we've had today, tutorials to help train you on different components or features of the HUBzero platform that you might want to know more about or do a deep dive with us. And we're always interested to hear from the community on what you guys want to hear from us. So if there's anything that we've not covered in the past, please let us know and we'll be able to create a new tutorial for that item. And we always publish our tutorials on our YouTube channel, so you can always check out older tutorials there. And we also publish um, different conferences that we're planning on attending in our events calendar, which is located on hubzero.org. So please feel free to keep in touch with us in 2018. And as always, we wanted to say thank you from everyone here at HUBzero, and we wish you all a very happy new year. Thank you again, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day.